Morning, everyone. Welcome to my reading. So recently I was asked a question. I was like, I'm preparing, I said, I'm ready for the next 3 months. I was like, oh, by the way, sorry about the dishwasher, but I was like, I'm ready for the next 3 months. And someone asked me, what'd you call it? What's happening in the next 3 months? And I was like, that's a very good fucking question. And this reading is probably going to be what's going to be happening in the next 3 months. So this is going to be a general collective reading. And I also got some sun today. Literally, I just stepped out. It's still the AM. It's 11:49. And I'm already like, what's going on? Anyway, but I'm already melanin popping, as I was trying to say. So yeah, this is literally me, like, what, 30 minutes under the sun? Like, y'all, I get dark, okay? I get like real dark, all right? I love my Ethiopian blood, all right? I got some Kenyan, Ethiopian, Egyptian. You know how it is, right? I told y'all how close I am with my ancestors. So first we'll start with the sacred activations reading, and then we'll tap into the pure magic oracle reading, and then we'll go into soul's journey and earth angel, angel readings. So actually, I'm going to pull out the angel and I'm going to do soul's journey and magic oracle together, because there is still some people that are putting black magic on twin flame unions and all that stuff, and there's a lot of paranoia going around as usual. So we're going to clear that energy out, and we're going to tap into what we're activating at the moment, and like I said, what's going to be happening in the next 3 months. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Oh my God. By the way, recently I've been like very precise. I think it's because Saturn is about to get out of retrograde. So like everything is being put into like their places. That's possibly why all these towers are falling right now. People are starting to understand the things that they've been doing for the past, 3 months, I think previously, 3-4 months. Whatever they've been doing, and if it hasn't been proper grounded in spirit, then Saturn is gonna tear that shit down, because Saturn is coming back. And Saturn is basically the energy of order. So our order is being set, which is funny. I just said set. Order is being placed. I like that better. Everything is literally getting back into its position. Organized energies are going to be proper organized. So position is key at this time. When it comes to intuition, when it comes to discernment. So for the next 3 months, y'all are going to realize the fruits of your labor. Y'all going to wake up really quickly to realize exactly what you've been doing and what you've been focused on. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with the activation portals, and what is it that, Lord knows. Lord knows. I feel like I just have to pull these cards out. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great month. It's almost the end of the month. I hope y'all have been doing your protection. Okay. Discernment. I'm not even playing with y'all. Discernment. Crown chakra messages. Heart chakra. Sacral chakra. All the chakra activations are happening at this time. So this is all, like I said, this is all using your discernment when receiving messages. This is also giving birth energy. This is all the energy of receiving messages from the divine. Using your compassion to transmute that energy, to be able to understand the messages you're getting. Using your discernment then throughout this entire process to be able to creatively explore the messages that you've been receiving at this time. Basically, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, conception, like I said, giving birth. It's definitely the energy of Isis. It's giving the energy of, basically, it's production. Also, maybe there's going to be huge changes in production, in the quality of production as well. and idealism of production. So intentions of them. So like basically all the intentions that were put in the past are all coming forward now. So you may see people who, so that's possibly why there's so much black magic and paranoia. Understand, if you are getting a reading or you are seeing a reading and it seems like there's someone doing magic on you or something, that means that it's already been cleared out. You're just receiving that message now that, oh, by the way, that's what was going on, right? So depending on how you reacted to the situation in the past, right, that's how you're gonna receive the message. If you're only reacting now to all that stuff, you were possibly a part of the process. Okay, that's basically what I'm getting. Using your discernment is important when conceptualizing the potential of our manifestations, right? Seeing our manifestations are not just for us, but for the entirety of the universe, in fact, because that's how important what we manifest needs to be, at least, is what I'm getting. Healing. Crown chakra and heart chakra healing is here. So this is all about also receiving divine guidance in order to heal cycles, previous cycles, generational curses. So this is stuff that we've already been through. This is what's going to be appearing for us for the next 3 months. Transition, yeah. Changes, movement forward, heart chakra and sacral chakra. So it looks like there's going to be a growth and development when it comes to the relationship of sexual energy, tantric energy as well. There's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to the way people perceive manifestations as well, and intention setting. Can I move these forward a little bit? Okay. Yeah, so there's like definitely the whatever plans that you have, once they're set properly or once they've been put in order properly, they're definitely going to be coming out at this time. It seems like there's a lot of healing when it comes to the type of plans that we create as well and the intentions behind them. Interesting. Yeah, romantic love. Remembrance. So there's definitely if you're the type to always be in that nostalgic energy or sit and remember like your exes or stuff like that, that's definitely going to be healed at this time. It's like a sudden realization of why you keep remembering stuff like that. Whether it's other people trying to manifest you back into your life or you setting foundations with the past people, and those foundations are now coming forward, whether they've been destructed or not, they're gonna be stepping forward. You're gonna be able to see what you've done in the past and how it's been able to guide you forward as well. That's basically the energy. So this is, I'm getting like pretty serious energy right now. It's definitely Scorpio energy. So Scorpio sun and moon is definitely like hidden. It's like pretty fucking serious. Yeah, Merkaba. So this is all about your light body. This is all about being in likeness with the divine. It's also about adapting to your environment. This is also healing the way you reflect upon other people, healing the way you see other people within yourself, right? Everybody that you see externally is something within you. Literally, every single person that manifests inside in your life, literally in your life. This is within your life. So, like the people that you associate with, is kind of like a reflection of who you are. But the thing about reflection is that romantic love is here to be able to remind us that the people that we reflect upon need to be conscious. They need to be consciously reflecting upon you as you're reflecting upon them. You can't reflect upon someone who is unconscious, and or if you're unconscious, then you can't reflect upon someone who is conscious. Basically, there needs to be an equal balance when it comes to the way that you perceive people. You can't just perceive people through judgmental eyes. You can't perceive people through conception is here, right? So it's like you can't see people and assume who they are and then try and reflect that upon yourself, because there's a lot of healing when it comes to that energy. So if you feel you've been reflected upon people, you've been reflected upon by people who don't know who you are, that's going to change. And something about Scorpio energy is as well as like Scorpios change very quickly. The transition here, Scorpios change a lot. And so what happens is that you truly don't really know a Scorpio. You don't really know who they are. So it's like Scorpio is here to teach us that really we are the kind of unknown as well. We are a part of the unknown. Don't be afraid to explore yourself. Don't be afraid to explore what you have been creating in your timeline. Yes, that's what it's basically giving. So let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Make sure that you're setting intentions so you're not constantly rotating the same intentions within your mind. When you I don't know why I keep saying set. I feel like you need to put down or put up your intentions. Put up your boundaries and put down your intentions. Yes. Put up your boundaries, put down your intentions. Make sure that you're writing it down. Make sure that it's not in a constant rotated cycle within your mind. You need to be able to let it go. Surrender your intentions by writing them down as well, so that you're able to communicate with the divine appropriately, and then put up your boundaries and then ground them via your own constructive healing and assertive behavior when you are influencing yourself to act upon your own intentions that you've put down, basically. That's also what's going to be being mastered within these next 3 months for the entirety of the collective. Yeah, St. Francis is here, animal communication, activism, and service. Mary Magdalene here for divine feminine devotions and sacred sexuality, like I said. Goddess Kuan Yin for compassion, kindness, divine mercy. And then let's get one more. There's definitely an alignment of crown chakras and higher chakras to the Earth Star chakra as well. It's like there's an energy where your crown is defining. It's like it's being defined. Yeah, your crown is being defined. It's like almost like you're conceptualizing your halo. You're conceptualizing your crown. Yeah, I've been hearing the phrase a lot of the head is heavy of the crown of the person who wears the crown. You know that phrase, right? He who wears the crown has a heavy head. Whatever. I don't remember it that well, but basically that's the whole thing. It's like you're conceptualizing within yourself the kind of crown you're wearing, the kind of leadership you have towards your empire, right? Because I'm talking to divine beings here, so emperor, and empress energies out here, especially with divine feminine. This is empress energy. Yeah, Hathor is here for celebration, rejuvenation, and gratitude. You can ground your boundaries by having gratitude for the lessons that you've learned via the boundaries that you've set. So let's say you didn't, or put down. Let's say in the past you didn't put down the type of boundaries that you have now. Have gratitude for those lessons. That'll help you. Yeah, unconditional love. Have unconditional love for yourself. Archangel Camuel here. It's like have unconditional love for yourself. Have unconditional love for the Most High. Your Merkaba is helping you transmute energies as well as move. As you move with your Merkaba, it's like you're shifting the reality around you as well. Recognize that your potential and your energy is valuable, right? Especially with heart and crown here, it's as if like these are like, it's basically saying that you need to find the importance within yourself to yourself, right? How important are you to yourself? Prioritize yourself. With service here, animal communication and activism, you need to understand that, yes, the world might have shaped you in a certain way, but it was the Most High that molds you, right? It's the Most High that really molds you and really shapes you into the person or into the Merkaba, into the being that belongs in the kingdom. So as you're healing, as you're transitioning, as you're growing, as you're learning, as you're reflecting upon yourself and or reflecting upon a conscious lover, it's like there's going to be growth there. That's all it really is. There's going to be changes there. You're going to be able to witness these changes. It's like seeing yourself like basically grow. Like, let's say you're working out, right? At first, the first couple weeks, the first couple months, you're not seeing any muscle, right? You're not seeing any growth, anything like that. But after a while, after like constantly going upon that cycle of healing, constantly conceptualizing, constantly meditating, then you start seeing muscle, then you start seeing growth. That's kind of what's happening in the next 3 months. It's like the fruits of your labor are going to be very apparent to you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks at this time. Okay, this is just for you, collective. Okay, so that's how we're stepping into. And then I'm going to move on to the soul's journey. Like I said, this is going to be a collective reading. I don't even know how fast or slow this is going to be, because I wasn't even planning on doing this. I only started doing this because I was like, I feel like I'm being called to do it. Other than that, I have a whole. Other than that, y'all, wait, before I get started, y'all, look what I fucking made, yo. I'm gonna show y'all this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so it's egg, and I put tuna patties with what'd you call it? Potatoes. I made a tuna patty with potatoes in there, and obviously it's proper spice and baked tuna. I baked the tuna myself. It was fresh tuna, and so yeah, yo, I just ate that, so I'm getting like a heavy itis right now. Yeah. If you want to know what I'm reading properly, you can just rewatch the reading, okay, from when I post it. Let's see. So I'm going to start with Soul's Journey, because I know that there are people putting black magic onto the collective. So I want to be able to, find out what this magic is and how what it has to do with your soul's journey. Because I started seeing magic as an omen. So that means that there are miracles about to happen, and we need to be aware of the miracles to be able to witness them and allow the abundance to flow within us, right? Allow the miracles to happen for us, or, life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us, that kind of energy. So let's see what's going on in Soul's Journey. So yeah, envy, I knew it. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Adversity, like I knew it. It's like an omen, right? I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Like I said, conscious lover, also that card of the conscious lover. It doesn't always, I feel like it doesn't always have to do with like a sexual relationship as well. This could be just like a friendship, right? I feel like that's what the conscious lover is about. If you know anything about Geminis, they also really love being in affairs, but not like, oh, I'm going to cheat. Not that kind of affair, as in like in relationship affairs or friendship affairs, just affairs in general, like having companionship in some kind of level, right? And I feel like that's what that card is telling us, is like reflecting upon other people consciously, like being aware about how we're reflecting upon other people and how other people are reflecting upon us, and then bringing it to our awareness of our subconscious reality and why we began to reflect in the first place and why we are where we are at. So I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, right? There is a reason to everything. Ooh. There is extreme authority here. I think it is truly because of Saturn and with Scorpio energies here combining. It's truly a miracle. That's what I'm really feeling. That's where all this magic is coming from. That's where all the magic is coming from. Yeah, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's see. So, okay. Growth, like I told y'all, this is literally what we're going to be having by the beginning of January to February. You should be seeing significant growth, significant growth. I feel like there are a lot of people who may have doubted the collective, you guys. Maybe they've doubted you in the past, you know. It's kind of like a 0 to 100 now we hear kind of energy. But then, you know, I don't want to say that we back or nothing, because that implies that we back from something, right? Thank you, Drake. Thank you, God, for Drake, for real. But that's basically the energy it's giving. It's like making your own decisions of how you want to live your life. I'm going to pull the, what'd you call it, affirmations card. Yeah, I'm going to pull the affirmations card as well. Yeah, blame. So the envy definitely has to do with lack of accountability. So whenever there's lack energy, be aware that's definitely giving, what you call it, greed. Anytime you hear lack, it's because of greed, okay? Why is there poverty? Because of greed, right? Lack, greed. So you want to stay clear of greedy energies, or energies that are too frugal, or energies that make you feel like you have to hold back, or just put you in that energy where you feel conflicted, right? This is an adversity that you will be able to overcome. And if you're in a balanced friendship that's going to help you to grow, then you know that there's no need to blame anything on anyone, right? No human is at fault for real. Like, there's no fault in humanity. I feel like people need to be aware of that, because that is what the snake was trying to trick Eve into believing, that there was a fault in humanity, and that's why she bit the apple, right? That's also the first layer of hell. So like I said, blame and envy is here, which is giving the third, fourth, and the first layer of hell. That is the adversity. Like I told y'all that we were lifting, we were going above that area, and now they're trying to come up, right? That's not going to work, because there's pure friendship here. Yeah, discipline. Discipline is also Saturn energy. Like I mentioned before, I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. And with here, blame, I accept responsibility for my well-being. This discipline here will show you whatever you've been disciplined in doing, whatever you've been ritualistically doing over time, is going to show you how you've been able to overcome the adversity of envy and blame, right? This is for your own personal healing, okay? This has nothing to do with anyone else. Yeah, regret, friendship, and balance. So the storyline that I'm getting here is definitely like leaving people in the past, making new bonds, new friendships. But I feel like it's definitely like healed trauma, bringing to your reality. I know that I cannot change the past, right? It's like bringing to your conscious reality that you have healed from whatever trauma that you felt like you had been through. This is why there's balance, because of justice. This is why there is there is accuracy in your movement forward. Like, you have a sense of direction because you were able to remain balanced regardless of whatever adversity you were having, maybe with other people or other energies around you that maybe were not helping you with your soul's journey. And I mean helping as in like not being helpful at all, as in like just being there. Okay, so anything can just be there, 12-12. Anything could just be there. But if it's just stagnant and static, then it's not helping. And when something is not helping, that means it's not purposeful. It's not intentional, right? That means that it has served its purpose already and it needs to be released. And this is why we release friendships. We don't release friendships in order for us to glow up or fucking like, oh, I'm gonna like, this person's holding me behind. That's all blame energy. Right? We release friendships because the friendship no longer serves the higher purpose of the divine, right? This is when paths separate, right? This is when we all go our different directions as friends, right? This is how also you are able to keep good connections and bonds in the future that may help you eventually over time, right? So wherever there's regret here, it definitely has to do with envy and blame, okay? It definitely has to do with lower vibrational frequencies that maybe did not want you to overcome these adversities of feeling this way, okay? Yeah, and finally, with balance and growth here, it's love. I can't make it up. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. You definitely need to have high amounts of gratitude at this time for whatever lessons that you've learned. Because when Saturn returns, because these are all tests, they are truly tests that are happening. And the lower vibrational you are, the harder the test will be to pass through. It'll be harder for you to pass through judgment because you need a light heart. And love needs space for it to cultivate. It's a nurturing energy, right? So let's see here. Blame, yeah, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Definitely there's grace here, like I mentioned before. And with the grace here, it's definitely allowing you to perceive your reality from a higher perspective. Seeing that if you feel like you haven't learned lessons that you were supposed to, or maybe there were other things that were happening that were hindering you, understand that these are all just, like I said, tests, blessings, or lessons. You know what I mean? Blessings in disguise. You need to be able to find the good in all things using your heart chakra, love center. That's the part that's healing. Okay? Yeah, death. This is the transition energy. And it's funny how it's coming up almost at the same place. This is coming near patience and discipline with regret here. So there's definitely I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is almost as if with patience and discipline and with the right types of friendships, you are able to bring balance and growth into the love that you have within yourself. Whatever regret that's here is going to be able to change. You're going to truly understand that maybe people have been projecting regret onto you. Maybe you're not the type of person to regret anything. Like I'm not a person to regret anything. So I definitely relate to that. That's how I resonate with this. But in here, it's saying that maybe there are still things that you need to let go of, collective, when it comes to resentment. Because your heart needs to be light so that you can be able to really have love, right? And with love, that's how you're able to nurture your abundance, nurture your growth. You're able to nurture yourself. You're able to love yourself because your heart is light. Okay, perseverance, like I said. Oh my God, everything is just coming out. You know what? I'm just gonna stop saying like I said. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Here's this: I know what I can do, whatever I set my mind to. It's just the same energy as discipline. It's funny how they're the two purple cards here coming out. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Here's the two sets again. Set. Okay, I can accomplish whatever I put my mind into. Okay, I know that I can do whatever I put my mind into. See how it sounds almost the same? Perseverance does take discipline. It takes you to not just push through. It takes you to understand what you're truly pushing through. And what you're truly pushing through at this time, collective, is blame and envy. Okay, envy is one of the hardest things to push through because it's so virus-like, right? It's very it catches up to you like a flame, literally. I'm looking real African. Let's see. Yeah, empathy. Patience and death here with empathy. I am open to seeing both sides situations. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So it's definitely also an allowance energy here where you're allowing yourself to begin anew. Understand that a beginning is an ending, an ending is beginning. So before you begin anything, something has ended. That's the sequence of it. You need to be able to 1217. You need to be able to see what has ended. And what has ended is this adversity, right? Because of the perseverance that is here, like I said before, like I had mentioned, because of perseverance being here, I mentioned earlier in the reading how in the cards it only comes out when things have been settled. Okay, so these are like settles. Like if it's dust in the water and it settles down to the bottom of the ocean or your subconscious mind, basically this is when it comes into this reality, into the 3D realm. And this is when the cards come out the way they do, right? Because this is something that's already been done, right? This is something that we're going to be able to perceive now in the next upcoming 3 months because it's been able to be settled. okay? Empathy and trust here is divinely guided, okay? So don't be afraid to be aware of your empathy, be aware of your trust, right? Because that is divinely guided. It is divine to trust. It is divine to feel empathy. It is divine to feel love. It is divine to have discipline, right? These things are all divine. You can't be harsh on yourself on how these things change and how your perspective of these things change over time. You must allow yourself to perceive the love in all of these things, okay? Imagination, like I mentioned before, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This definitely has to do with alchemical processes as well, and how our mind functions, our psychology, our sociology, our psychology. I don't know how to explain that. Psy, ology, psychology. I don't know. There's something like that. It's not psychology, it's psychology. It's like the way our brain neurologically functions in order for us to accumulate the understanding and perception of the reality that we not just live in, but the one that we want to manifest for ourselves. Okay, so that's what's going to be illuminated at this time. Okay, and then we're going to tap into Pure Magic Oracle, and I'm not going to do tarot. This is going to be only Oracle readings, reading right now, because I gotta go. Let's see. So we'll start here. What is going on with this blame and envy, adversity? What is this what is it that is going on here when it comes to magic? So Vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release and protection. So we're being notified that we have been protected from these types of energies, this adversity, in order for us to manifest and complete cycles during this time. Like this week is still completion week. So that's what we're being notified about. Release these energies that maybe people are envious of you or are blaming you. Release that inner blame that maybe other people or you are blaming other people, or you are envious of other people. Release those ideas from your mind. Allow them to transmute themselves back into the true potential that they really are, right? Allow that energy to go back to where it belongs, right? Allow that energy. Basically, it's time for you to release old belief systems and old mindsets when it comes to blame and envy. Okay, and when it comes to adversity, discipline, and friendships, mantra medicine, command, song, incantation, and containment. That's interesting. Hi. There's something here about your voice as well and how it connects with your heart chakra and your crown chakra. It's also your relationship with the divine. It's something here about your 917. That's so crazy. I'm 1222, 222 coming out here. It's almost like the initiation of your own authority or God's authority through you. I'm seeing here like a rebirth of your throat, a rebirth of your primordial energy. A rebirth of your primordial energy. And it's funny how I mentioned that my ancient ancestors are the Titans, right? And I recently watched for the first time Spider-Man Homecoming. No, Far From Home, because I also watched Homecoming recently. And this nigga was there, and with the like Titan elementals, right? He had air, fire, water. That is an example, okay? So we had those beings. That's how this world was created, right? It wasn't just like chaos, right? It wasn't just that immediately. It's a long story, but the Titans were there and the energies were there to be able to manifest this reality through their own bodies, right? Through the oceans of water, which is what I should have, no, it's okay. Yeah, okay, I see the regret now. The regret comes from also accumulating wisdom, accumulating knowledge. The regret definitely comes from bookkeeping almost. It's like what you're able to retain as well. People might be having regrets from forgetting stuff or not being able to retain information or keep a hold of plans and knowledge and such like that. That's going to be healed at this time as long as you let go and allow yourself to actually follow up with the plans that you created biologically. okay? Because your biology, okay, so your mind, once you programmed your mind to follow upon your biology follows too, okay? So you program your mind to do tasks and rituals, and then your body follows. And then when those rituals have been grounded, you're now continuously gonna be doing them without a thought, right? And this is when you set your intentions so that you can be able to program your mind appropriately. So your mind isn't programmed by other energies when you are vulnerable to that essence, okay? That's basically what's going on. So that's going to be healing for the collective at this time, where people have been feeling regret, almost remorse for not being able to, basically just a disability energy, a lack. Remember, lack energy. But since this is self-imposed, it's not so much as greed, but it's much more like theft or treachery. So this energy is going to be cleansed out. This remorse is going to be cleansed out. Let me find out what the magic is about this. Yeah, yin and yang, or pyrokinesis. Debate, rage, revolution, and attention. 27, 7, again, 8, 9, and 9. Oh my god, that's so crazy. This is 9, here's 9, and here's 17, which is 8. So 9, 8, and 9. 9, 8, 9. It's almost like there's a completion when it comes to the infinite potential that we're creating inside this world. Like there's a completion with the way that we perceive infinite potential. Like it's not just something that we just like woo imagine inside our brain with this imagination card. We're starting to see our imagination as something valuable. It's not just a creative aspect of our mind. It's more than that. It's also realms and identities and dimensions in which we create and form in. It's a realm in itself. It's a self-existing energy that we have been able to tap into because we have the technology to do so via our bodies, our vessels, our auras, and everything that God has given us to be able to tap into this energy, our tools, right? And pyrokinesis is here for debate, rage, revolution, and attention. It's almost as if, like, you see her hands like hovering over here, and then it's like literally like that. Understanding the power of this energy. It's an absolute perspective shift. It's Pisces energy as well. Absolute perspective shift of how we perceive relationships when it comes to our friendships with the divine as well. What is this card? Balance. Right. Temperance. This is divinity as well. I mean, balance, love, and growth. This is divinity with perseverance right here, and trust and empathy. This is all divinity. This is the power of divinity. It's almost like truly the grace of the Most High. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Most High. I just peeped that I've been saying Lord a lot. Like I didn't even notice until like now, really. Thank you, Christ. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh, yo, every time I say that, every time I really genuinely, and I feel the Holy Spirit right next to me, it's crazy. Yeah, drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine magnificence, and witness, right? Literally, like that's exactly what I just did. Like I just witnessed, right? And that's kind of the energy that we're tapping into 22 here for 4. It's understanding. Yeah, it's inner standing. It's inner awareness. Remember I said this envy is kind of like the fire. It catches on really quickly, and bringing down the sun is like wildfire. So that's what it is. This envy likes to mimic. This envy, or the perception that we have of envy, is kind of mimicking the energy of divine masculine's wildfire, right? Wildfire catches on really quickly. This is also funny how I mentioned cleansing with fire earlier. There's a lot of fire magic here. I feel like that's that's the type of magic that they were trying to use, lowered vibrational frequencies. But you know how it works. They try to use it on us, negatively intention, and we end up getting the positive side of it because it's adversity. And justice and balance is here because the Holy Spirit protects us and the Most High protects us and loves us. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Wudang roots, see? Respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. And it's funny how it's coming up in this adversity energy. It's like your own empathy and your own ability to be aware and witness your own empathy has brought you the ability to be able to survive and liberate yourself from any kind of contained incantation that was trying to keep you spellbound. Okay, as long as you're being aware that you have empathy, you have imagination, you have trust, then you're going to be able to see where that's going and how it's going to affect you now and later. Raising winds, magical release, calling, intention, and stronghold, right? 24, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, another 9 here, 30. So that's basically the completion, 3 completions, 3, 3, 3. Veneration, sensuality, gentleness, and nakedness, right? Next, drawing down the sun. It's like, it's definitely, I'm going to grab this because I like doing this. It's definitely like, it's sensing using not just your eyes, right? Because your crown chakra also senses, your heart also senses, and then your solar plexus and your sacral chakra also senses. Although they have their own self-existing features, all of them still have their individual senses. So it's using all of your senses to feel all of your emotions, to feel all of your blessings and gifts, to be able to also allow yourself to move forward with grace, however it's fit for you to do so. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's see. Ocean's muse, water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, and discovery. Astral travels, possible impossibility, freedom, traveler, and inner dreams. And it's coming down into the imagination. You need to be able to use the awareness you have of your imagination to perceive your own intuitive abilities, to discover where you've been in the astral almost. Where you've been, how you've done what you've done. Because there's no time in the astral, by the way. Time is not linear. And in the astral, like, time is non-existent. So you could spend, like, what could feel like a year in the astral realm and come back to your body and it's just like, it's been a night. It's literally been like 3 hours. You took a nap type energy. Like, that's basically what it is. You need to use your intuition. And that's why the retaining of wisdom is also really important. And that's why there's so much regret also in this spread when it comes to friendship and balance. It's almost like it's almost like collective, you guys have learned a lot from your journey so far. But it's like, in order for you to bring it to your awareness, you might have been looking in the past to be able to see what you've like a revision of what you've been doing. That's not how you do it, okay? This isn't school, okay? This isn't like high school. This isn't like you just go and you like revise back in your books. That's not how you do it. The way that you have a proper revision of what you've experienced in your past is by how you're acting and behaving at this current moment. That's how you know, okay? You have to be able to move forward. You need to be able to move forward with awareness that you have learned from the past, that you have retained the information, having very strong trust at this time, especially when it comes to your heart, crown, and your imagination, right? Having trust in the divine that you have gone through what you've gone through and have retained the information. Said that again, but it's like, it needs to be now, okay? So as you're moving along your purpose, you will be able to activate the energies and the lessons that you've learned, activate the blessings that you've learned from the lessons that you had in the past. You don't have to look back to be able to realize something or remember something, okay? Remembrance works when you're moving forward. That's how remembrance works, okay? So you're moving forward. There's two ways that time works for people on earth, right? So either you're moving forward and time is moving like this, like time is moving through you, or you're moving forward and time is like I forgot the second way, but this is the way that this is the way that I need to mention apparently, is that like you're moving forward and time is moving like that, like a wind, right? It's coming forward and then it's passing you by, right? That's basically how it's going. That's one way to look at time, right? Like I said, time is not linear. The way that we perceive reality is not within a box. It's not the way that we perceive like grades in high school or calendars, okay? 1233, it was just 1233, it's still 1233 over there. But basically, you need to be able to see outside your imagination as well. You need to see that there are things that you can't imagine that you're actually doing right now, but it's working and you don't even know what you're doing because you are the unknown. You are a part of this entirety, okay? You are a part of one unity, one universe, one galaxy, okay? You're a part of one God, of the Most High, okay? That's important. Yeah, baraka. Power, strength, force, and expansion, especially with imagination. It's literally this divine breakthrough I was talking about earlier. So whenever you're seeing energies or you're watching readers and they talk about magic or this person putting magic on this, on that, or that, but they're not explaining how it's really affecting you, this is how it's affecting you. The Most High is presenting you with mercy and grace for you to be able to use your intuition, discernment, and break through these adversities with sensuality and nakedness and truth and purity, to be able to now bring down your magnificence and witness the divine miracles that are before you, right? It's something that you truly have to see. Like, you have to see it, not just here, but with your own two eyes, okay? This is something you're going to be able to witness, right? Ra and Horus, you're going to be able to witness this. And that's what I mean by also manifestations. This is what you're going to be exploring in the next 3 months, collective, okay? All right, guys. This was good. I'm going to grab some of my own personal deck. Yeah, I'm grabbing from my own personal deck because, hi, by the way, because Sacred Sexuality came out earlier, and you know I'm all about that. I'm Divine Feminine, how can I not? Let me see. So first card out, bring gratitude to every moment. Like I said, you need to have gratitude for whatever you've learned in the past. Have it now and move forward and realize. Literally, have it now, move forward and realize. And once you've realized, you'll remember. And then you'll acknowledge, and then you'll ground, and then you'll see. It's literally in order. Like I said, Saturn or Thor. This is witnessing authority, right? This isn't something that you even have power or control over. It's just you witnessing it. It's just you being aware of it. I'll explain a little bit. Call in joy in every event or situation, okay? So you need to be able to express love, right? In order for you to feel joy and call in joy, you need to express love. You need to be in that loving energy. Think of it like you're like calling a cat, right? Or calling a bird or something. You need to be in the energy in which that animal or that essence or that light or that energy is going to come to you. That's what you need to be in. And you don't need to be, because you can't trick the universe. You can't trick God. So you have to naturally and authentically be in that gratitude and loving, joyous energy for you to call in your manifestations. Your manifestations aren't just what you speak to existence. Your manifestations are what have already been in place for you. Your manifestations are a part of your inheritance that already exists within you, that you are grounding in this reality as a light being. Okay, so it's something that already exists within you. If something is not meant for you, it's not gonna come, right? Which is why people who are trying to manifest shit all the time and they're not getting it, most of the time is because they don't need it when they think they need it. Okay, or it's not for them, which is why people get frustrated because they have so much greed, and then they start doing black magic because they want what they want and they want it now, right? I want what I want and I want it now. I want you because I'm Mr. J. Oh my God. Old school, bro. Anyway. Basically. But yeah, you need to acknowledge your wisdom in order to allow your wisdom to flow through you. That's manifesting, okay? That's manifesting your wisdom, okay? Manifesting is calling in, but it's also allowing, okay? It's allowing, calling in, and expanding. It's multiple things. That's 3 things right there. That's the power of 3, and you need to master it with the Most High. And that's the whole point of living your life and being in this journey as well, is to be able to, if you need tools, the Most High will provide that for you, okay? Yeah, let your energy sparkle and shine. Like I said, you need to allow yourself. You need to almost, for people who've been abused and or traumatized in the past, if you're healing from that, make sure to give yourself permission. Make sure to give yourself permission out loud, okay? If you're speaking to your inner child, make sure to give yourself permission, because sometimes we grow up where we have to ask other people for permission all the time. Sometimes that energy is retained. So when you allow yourself to permit yourself to release that energy, release guilt, release resentment, permit yourself to do so, then you do so, because your body, right? Your body is used to feeling that way, that you need to almost trigger that energy so that then your body is now naturally in its own formation, in alignment and doing what it needs to be doing, right? Trusting that your body is smart. It's not just your brain that's working. It's your brain, heart, mind, body, soul, spirit. It's all self-existing, and they all work together to be able to manifest our reality, right? This is how we live a reality that we can exist in, even, right? And the Most High gave that to us. That's our gift, right? That's our inheritance, okay? Yeah, energy clearing in progress, right? This is something that's occurring at this moment. Like I said, I'm here to clear this energy out because there is magic being done, but like I said, it's not going to really work. Yeah, thank you. I explained to myself a lot of things, so I have to. I love the way I explain stuff to myself too. Thank you. It's always time to prosper and thrive, right? It's always time, right? It's always time. Now is always time, all right? Like I said, now, time, space. And these are my sexual cards. So these are my sacral cards. These are sexual experience. This is what sex taught me. Like y'all don't tap into your sacral chakra well enough. You need to be able to cleanse whatever putrid energy is there from societal norms and societal ideals, because your body teaches you things as well. Your mind teaches you things as well. Like I said, sacred sexuality. Divine feminine. Okay, so that is all that I'm doing for this one, and then I'm going to pick up the positive affirmation cards, and that's how I'm going to close out this reading. Okay, all right. I'm not even going to answer that question. Is meditation important? I'm not even going to answer that question. That's something you should be asking yourself. So positive affirmations. Yeah. I find joy and pleasure in the simplest things. Ooh. It's also like having gratitude, right? Like I mentioned, having gratitude without greed or judgment. Without greed or judgment. A good way to practice that is to be able to find joy in the simplest things, right? Yeah. I find joy and pleasure in the simplest things. I find joy and pleasure in the simplest things. right? I accept myself fully and wholly. I accept myself fully and wholly. Whoa, this card has just been out here. Let me put that back in. I accept myself fully and wholly. These are the affirmations y'all should be saying right now, okay? Because of the next 3 months especially. I am strong enough to handle anything that comes my way, okay? I am strong enough to handle anything that comes my way. Or at least the mindset you should be in, you know? To be able to get in, like, not just get in, but, you know, maintain your frequency, maintain positive frequencies, and elevate and expand. I am strong enough to handle anything that comes my way. I find joy and pleasure in the simplest things. 1244. I am resourceful. I am resourceful. I am resourceful. I am resourceful. Once again, I apologize if you hear the dishwasher. Okay, let's see. I find deep peace within myself. I find deep peace within myself. I find deep peace within myself. That one hits. That one's nice. I like that. I find deep peace within myself. These positive affirmation cards are so good. I can't wait to get more. This was such a wise investment. I exist to fulfill my fullest potential. I exist to fulfill my highest potential. I exist to fulfill my highest potential. Yeah, that's the mission. That's the mission right there. Right, chosen ones? Right, 144? I am at peace with my surroundings. And here it is again. With I accept myself fully and wholly. I am at peace with my surroundings. Because we are the ones to create the perfect harmony and balance in this world. We are the ones to do that. So we have to take responsibility for that. That is a part of taking accountability, right? Not everybody wants to take accountability, which is why adversity was there, right? But you accepting that it is your responsibility to be able to be at peace with your surroundings because that is what God put you in, that is grace and your blessings. Ooh, just silence. It went real quiet. Let's see. Okay. I am open to finding beauty in unexpected places. Right? And this comes with I am strong enough to handle anything that comes my way. And I accept myself fully and wholly. With acceptance comes seeing and witnessing beauty and divinity and miracles and magic. Okay? Allowance. This is the key word. Allowance. Also, something else is the key word. Hold on. Something else is the key. Oh yeah, so the key word for mostly that halfway veil. Okay, so the veil, the key word for the veil is finesse. Okay, and then afterwards it's allowance. Okay, so if you see a lot of finesse words or finessing or people finessing energy, like anything like that, then that means that that's a veil. There's an illusion there. Okay, 1247. Okay, I respect and honor my feelings, right? I respect and honor my feelings. I am resourceful and I am strong enough to handle anything that comes my way. This comes with also reliance on the divine as well. Reliance on not just like the idea or illusion of luck, but reliance on divine timing, patience, discipline, work ethic, efforts. This also has to do with alignment of values, faith, reliance on faith. That one's good. Yeah, there are more than enough resources for everyone, including me, right on top of I am resourceful and I find deep peace within myself. Literally, there are more than enough resources for everyone, including me. Okay, and that's the kind of like that. This affirmation is giving like remind yourself that although you are not the only one, you are definitely, that's interesting. I just got the message you're not the first and the last. But I know I'm the first and the last. But in a very strange way. It's because I'm a galactic red Skywalker. I have my own reasons for that. But remind yourself that even if you were the first and the last to go through something, you need to still respect and honor your feelings. Yes. Because initiators, if you're watching this and you're an initiator, right, and you know you're an initiator, because only those that know that they're initiators are initiators. Like that's just the truth. You need to know what you be initiating. That's the thing. So remember that you're not alone, right? And your story is most definitely not going to be ending on Earth, right? Your story doesn't end with Earth, okay? Think of this as more of a beginning, right? Beginnings and endings. I solve my problems with ease. I find deep peace within myself, and I exist to fulfill my highest potential. I solve my problems with ease. Now this feels more like a challenge. It feels a lot like a challenge, but I feel like that's kind of the veil that we're breaking through, right? This finesse energy is from this I solve my problems with ease. So ease comes from peace, okay? Ease comes from relief and exaltation, okay? Being aware that when you are fulfilling your highest potential, you are allowing yourself to be exalted by Christ. You're also allowing your cup to be filled by the divine, your emotional responsibilities, your awareness, your beingness, your healing is all being healed and being done by the divine. When you're thinking about ease and solving your problems, remind yourself that you need to be at peace with yourself and at peace with who you are in order to find that ease and relief that you're looking for. Okay? That inner solitude in order for you to not, because how can you solve anything in panic? You can't do anything in panic. You can't do anything in fear. You can't, nothing ever is sustainable in fear. That's a huge lesson that we've already been through. So I solve my problems with ease. I solve my problems with ease. I solve my problems with ease. Thank you, Lord. Thank you to the Most High. And I love God. I really do. I really do, man. I really do, bro. Okay? I am ready to receive what is meant for me. Okay? I am at peace with my surroundings, and I am open to finding beauty in unexpected places. I am ready to receive what is meant for me. Basically, we are allowing our third eye to be open. We are allowing our eyes to see what is meant for us and how we feel about what we feel is meant for us. Basically, how we feel about other feelings, how we feel about feelings in general, how we emote our feelings and how we transmute our feelings into emotions, how we react to the environment around us when we are in peace. Okay? And that way we open channels to be able to allow our gifts to come in with the ease that we know we can solve our problems with. Bars. Okay. that was bars. That was fire. Okay. That was funny. Okay, I grow through what I go through, right? Yes. I respect and honor my feelings. There it is. I am open to finding beauty in unexpected places. See that freshness? I said this already, but every time I say it, it feels fresh, right? It's not new because there's nothing new under the sun, but it feels fresh because that refreshing feeling that comes from that energy is the Most High exalting the energy that needs to be released. Okay? Or exalting us as a collective, should I say. So I grow through what I grow through what I go through. I grow through what I go through. Yeah, I am surrounded by positive people who bring out the best in me, right? See how these positive affirmations, they start to feel a lot more personal, right? I am surrounded by positive people who bring out the best in me. Even though we might feel like some people may in fact not be for our highest good, being aware that we are still surrounded by people, positive people who bring out the best in us, right? Is going to be able to allow us to attract more of that energy. So if we see things as positive, the things that are negative will immediately leave. Think of it like that rejection energy. Rejection is divine protection. Whatever is not meant to be in your energy space will not be there. Okay? Don't try and force situationships. Don't try to force friendships. Don't try to force romantic interests. Allow yourself to receive what is meant for you. Allow yourself to receive what is meant for you through your surroundings and by the people that bring out the best in you. Through yourself. You're not getting anything from all these people that surround you. You're getting it from yourself. But you're able to see that you're able to get it from yourself from witnessing the people around you as well. This goes back to the beginning of the reading when I was talking about adversity and friendships and regret and envy. This is literally like the conclusion of all of this. Okay? Yeah, I can learn from my past mistakes, and it's so crazy. I literally just said regret. And regret is all about what is the affirmation? The affirmation is I'm sorry, y'all. The affirmation is I can learn to let go. What is it? Oh yeah, I let go of my past, right? I learn from my, I don't even remember anymore, y'all. But I can learn from my past mistakes is here. Maybe I have a shipment. Y'all, I don't like it when that happens. I don't like it when my shit gets loud over here. It freaks me out. I can learn from my past mistakes, okay? And yeah, let's just move forward. Because that shit was tripping me out a little bit. I was like real deep in there, right? I find deep peace within myself, right? Finding deep peace also means letting go of your old ideals about how you used to treat yourself. Okay? I am strong and capable. I am strong and capable. I am ready to receive what is meant for me. I grow through what I go through. I am strong and capable. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, if you grow and if you're learning and if you're allowing yourself to be a student of your own reality and allowing yourself to be the teacher of your own self and allowing the Holy Spirit to be within you and be in communication with you and be friends with you, and if you are in connection with the Most High and you are allowing the Most High to be to be within, just around, and just to be able to witness that energy, then you are strong and capable. That gives you the power. That's your power. That's your authority. That's your gift. That's your energy. Okay? I am calm and centered even when things don't go according to plan. Okay? I am calm and centered even when things don't go according to plan. That was very clear. All right? And it's coming by, I am surrounded by positive people who bring out the best in me. Like I said, sometimes we may feel like people are not for our highest good. But as long as you stay centered, as long as you stay aligned, then the people who are meant for you will show who they are. Okay? They will appear. If you feel like that's something that you don't have. But I am surrounded by positive people who bring out the best in me. Okay? I stand up for myself, right? This is near I can learn from my past mistakes, right? I stand up for myself. Acknowledging your feelings, right? I respect and honor my feelings. Acknowledging your feelings is a form of standing up for yourself, right? Understanding that you feel what you feel for a reason, right? Friendships, that's the friendships card, right? I have a friend in my life for a reason. Everything has its purpose and reason. If it's not meant to be, then you need to release it. right? That's basically the final word here. Okay, so let's get the 3 last cards. Ooh, something wants to fall. What is this? I strive for progress, not perfection. Interesting. Yo, yeah, something was definitely trying to come in here and distract. I haven't said that in a while, though. So that means that we are standing up for ourselves, collective. I trust my intuition. Yep, I trust my intuition. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, don't allow external energies to move you from your own. Don't get off your fucking throne. Don't take off your crown and don't get off your throne. Okay? That's basically what you need to know. Trust your instincts, trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your voice, trust yourself, trust the Most High, trust the Most High Holy Spirit through you. Trust that, what is the saying? What is through my other cards? Have self-confidence through God confidence, okay? Have self-confidence through God's confidence in you. God put you here. Think about that. God put you here. So don't be acting all weak, or don't disrespect yourself. All right? Trust yourself. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Come on. Okay? Yeah, I am flexible and willing to change my mind. So at the end of the day, this all has to do with your mind alchemy. This all has to do with perception of reality. Everything that I was just mentioning is all about perception. I don't know where Pisces is it in right now, but this is all about perception. This is all about realizing your potential, realizing your higher values, realizing who you are and what you're doing here. Understanding that you have a purpose here and you are in it. You are in it. There's no way you're not in your purpose. You're alive, aren't you? So you're in your purpose. There's no way you're not in it. It's about bringing it to your awareness and witnessing that you are in it and what you have been doing and how you've been feeling and how you've been acting upon that. Of course I smoke weed. Of course I smoke weed. I just don't smoke any right now. I'm waiting to relocate. Not to be too personal, he said. Lol. Alright, guys. I'm going to grab a rune. Let's see. I love weed. Yeah. So we have the rune of Ehwaz, 2 horses, transportation, boat or vehicle, movement and change for the better, right? Movement and change for the better, gradual development and steady progress are indicated. Harmony, teamwork, trust, loyalty, an ideal marriage or partnership. I'm telling y'all, even the runes are saying it. All the cards have been coming out the same. I haven't smoked any, because that brings that calm energy. I'm pretty calm. I'm a pretty calm fucking person. People just don't realize how calm and chill I am. Yo, everybody thinks they know me. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, Scorpio really is going to enlighten a lot of people about how much they really don't know who they lay beside. You don't know. You don't know who's your neighbor. You don't know who your friends are. You don't know your parents. You don't know nobody. All right? The only one that you could get to know is God. That's the only one, okay? And that's something you need to start recognizing. God is the only one that can know you. I'm telling you in general. So, confirmation beyond doubt, bruh. Beyond doubt, all right? This is what it's coming as, beyond doubt, all right? This is an ideal partnership, an ideal marriage. There's twin flame energy here as well. It's definitely like more than just combining forces, right? Yeah, okay, so the card that came out, I know this rune. This is one of my favorite runes as well. I like the way it looks. It pleases my eyes. Ancestral property. Yep, I knew it. Abundance, spiritual abundance, divine gifts, inherited property or possessions, a house, a home. What is truly important to one, group order, group prosperity, land of birth, spiritual heritage, all right? Experience and fundamental values, aid in spiritual and physical journeys, source of safety, increase and abundance, basically. Literally, this is positive karma beyond doubt for the high vibrational collective at this time. Beyond doubt. This is nice and heavy. It's basically saying like everything that I said in this reading is so far correct. And let me get my own cards and see. Yeah, sweeten your fruit by eating good food. Love on yourself. Bars. I wrote this. Okay? Sweeten your fruit by eating good food. Love on yourself. Remember that. Okay, 104. Yeah, you are light, I am light by Jesus Christ. Thank you, God. And hidden truth. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? Hidden truth. Don't be so nervous, okay? Be aware of nervousness or nervous energies, all right? Yeah, your dreams are telling synchronicities. Be aware of your imagination. You could be dreaming right now. It's all about where you're at in your conscious stream of reality. Sometimes, daydreaming. I just heard something. Da-na-na, that's a bad habit. I don't know. I heard that song. I don't know what the beginning of the song is, but yeah. Progress means perfection. Remember, I got the earlier card. I got the earlier card where it said, how much time? 76. I got the earlier card where it said, I strive for progress, not perfection, right? And now it's coming out again. This is what you need to know. Progress means perfection. Practice is work, okay? Take care of your health. To practice something is to work on something. You're not just trying something, you're doing it. When you bite the apple, you're not just testing it out, you're eating it. You need to be aware of what you're doing, okay? Be consciously aware of your actions. That's why you don't bite the apple, because you're not just testing it out. No, you're changing the whole butterfly effect of reality, okay? That's why you don't do it. Progress means perfection. Where there's smoke, there's fire, okay? Practice is work. Mm-hmm. Like this could be considered practice, or it could be considered work. But to me, this is work and practice. Practice is work. Progress, yeah? Progress is perfection because there is progress. Progress means growth. Only the Most High can ordain that, and only the Most High can bring perfection. That's why we can't be perfectionists, because only the Most High can do that. Yeah. Go little rock star. Yep. Saturn. I can't make this up. Why am I hearing Backstreet Boys? I don't know. I don't even know what song I'm hearing. I just know it's Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back. All right, that's Saturn right now. I'm fucking screaming. I'm done, yo. I can't believe Saturn is out here like all right. Meanwhile, motherfuckers is out here living it like the end. Like this is the end. Oh my God, it's back again. I'm hearing old school shit. What the fuck? Yeah, set a time. You're ready. Okay. And Wild Child. Ooh. Wild Child. Okay. So there's gonna be blockages are clearing. All right. And hex break. Yay! We broke it. We broke all the hexes and curses and black magic that I was talking about earlier when I started this reading. Why I started this reading to begin with was for this card right here, hex break. All right. So y'all, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for watching the reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and all that jazz. All right. Share my shit. All right.